streets of Luling and Blanco is the beautiful and quaint chapel in neighboring house. The tiny wedding chapel specializes in local weddings, dining rooms, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead in Hill of West Virginia, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stone cedar slotted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stone glass windows. The newberries are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable and stress-free monthly wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelandnewberryhill.net.
The manager and the staff of the Luling Foundation Fund are striving to produce the safest and best quality Angus beef possible for their customers. This beef is grown locally on the best forage and feed available in the most humane way possible. The Foundation Fund is doing everything they can to produce an excellent beef eating experience for their customers. Please call for current prices and availability at 830-875-2438. Thanks for considering our product. Emanates Mexican restaurant is located on the 310 Pierce Street in Luling, Texas. Emanates has a rotating daily breakfast and lunch beverage. First ranchero tacos on Mondays from 5 to 11 a.m. And cheeseburger and fries combo with medium drinks on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Along with a full menu of the finest of Mexican food. Emanates offers great service with a family-friendly environment. So, grab the family and head on over to the Emanates Mexican restaurant. Good times with great people. We all have memories of sitting on the front porch with our parents and grandparents, surrounded by friends, having a good time. At Mom's Front Porch, we are recreating that atmosphere, where you can share a sweet treat or ice cream with the kids or grandbabies, or relax with friends over a cup of coffee. Our ever-changing menu includes everything you may need to start your day off with some good treats. We love spending time with our lovely guests and providing them with great food and an environment that feels just like home. So come on over to Mom's Front Porch. We can't wait to welcome you into our own little world of happiness. Mom's Front Porch is located on 401 East Davis Street.
YouTube 360 Photograph Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, or more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth unit. Our 360 photo booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at YouTube 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Come on down, Uncle Wiggly's in town. Hot and delicious, it's the best around. They got burgers and Bluebell and so much more. Retro wrestling and music, there's fun in store. So come on down to Uncle Wiggly's at our Luling store.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast on the Luling Eagle Sports Broadcast. Today is December 15, 2023, and today we are here at the Luling High School gym once again for the contest between the visiting Lady Panthers from Blanco High School and your Luling Lady Eagles. This is Eric Lugo, your play-by-play voice for the basketball side of the Luling Eagle Sports Broadcast, and we have two of our color commentators here this evening. We're missing Logan again, apparently, but we do have Mr. Brad Wright, Mr. Greg Tracy both here. Guys, how y'all doing?
Doing great.
Doing great.
So we're about to get started here from Luling High School gym. Lady Eagles, the last broadcast we did for them, did come out on top. That was a week ago today on December 8th as the ball's tipped up and controlled by the Lady Panthers. The Lady Eagles did defeat the Prairie Lee Arrows. I found out they were 48-41 as number 2 drives in. And again, we don't have any names for the visitors, so we have to call them by number, so we do apologize for that. That's a three-pointer that's no good by number 4. She gets a rebound, gets it over to number 11, guarded by Coco Garcia. 11 drives into the lane, off the rim, and no good. Rebounded by 44 for the Lady Panthers. Over to number 4, over to number 11. And she drives in, passes it on the wing. That's good, but number 2. Trying not to get choked up here when I do this broadcast. So Jade Lloyd brings the ball up for the Lady Eagles, number 1. Gets it over to Janice Flowers, number 11, and over to Coco Garcia. 3 of the starters, along with Natalie Gomez and Skylar Dredla. And there's a turnover, and the Lady Panthers bring the ball the other way. It's knocked away, and Janice Flowers controls it. There's a whistle, but she's going to get called for a travel. I think she thought it was a foul, but
should have been at least a jump ball. Both teams had a hand on it.
The referee didn't agree with any of us.
I don't mean he was right.
Yeah, exactly.
He has the final say.
Ball's going to be inbounded by the Lady Panthers, and there it is. It goes off the bottom side of the rim and rebounded by Flowers for the Lady Eagles. And she comes the other way with it. Is at the top of the key, gets it over to Skylar for a jump shot. Off the back of the rim, no good for Skylar. And rebounded by the Lady Panthers, coming the other way. Number 11 with it. And over to number 4. Back to number 11. Over to number 2 for a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by number 4. Over to number 11. Over to 10. Inside to number 2. And a good block there by Skylar Dredla. And Flowers controls it for the Lady Eagles. Down at around 6 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Jade Lloyd with it. She gets the pass from Coco, and now Flowers and has it knocked away by number 4 for the Lady Panthers. She drives ahead of everybody, and she's going to lay it up and score. Makes the score 5-0. Flowers comes away with it for the Lady Eagles, and she's at the top of the key. Gets it over to Jade for a 3. That's no good. And rebound by number 10 for the Lady Panthers. Over to number 11. In the corner, number 2. Oh, and there's a whistle. Looked like a foul there, but
it's going to be offensive.
Offensive foul, yeah. That's pretty much what I thought, but like you said, Brad, got to wonder sometimes if they're going to agree with you. Guys in the black and the white, that is. So Jade Lloyd gets the ball from Coco and brings it the other way for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Coco in the wing. Coco dribble, takes one dribble, has it knocked away. Won't be an over and back because it did get knocked away by the defense. So Flowers gets the pass from Coco. And passes inside Natalie Gomez over to Skylar for a jump shot. Again off the back of the rim, no good. And that goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be with the Lady. No, actually it was knocked out by the Lady Eagles. 5:07 left in the opening quarter. And Lady Eagles trail by a score of 5-0. 11 with the ball. Dribbling it up the floor. Gets it in the wing to number 2 for a 3. That's off the back of the rim, no good. And rebounded by Lloyd for the Lady Eagles coming the other way. And throws it up, and it goes off the rim and no good. Rebounded by number 4 for the Lady Panthers. And gets it to number 11. And then inside to number 2. Blocked again by Skylar. It's a second block for her. And rebounded by Natalie Gomez for the Lady Eagles coming the other way. Gets it over to Flowers. Inside to Skylar. Back to Flowers. Over to Natalie Gomez for a 3. And that's off the backboard, but nothing else, and no good. And number 2 comes away with it for the Panthers. Lady Panthers, that is, and 11 with a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Lloyd for the Lady Eagles. Ooh, and she might have got away with the travel. I'm not sure. But they didn't blow the whistle, so play on. Inside to Skylar. Back out to Flowers. And off the foot, I think that'll probably be a kickball right at 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. We'll see Jocelyn Rodriguez is going to check in for the Lady Eagles, and the Lady Panthers are going to have some substitutes as well. Coco passes it inbounds, and I thought I heard another whistle, but it's a three-pointer was no good. I believe that was Rodriguez, Jocelyn on that one. And rebounded, coming the other way, number 5 for the Lady Panthers off the back of the rim, no good. And rebounded by number 25, gets it out to 22, and then it was almost taken away. That's going to be a jump ball, I believe. Natalie Gomez gets it, so the possession will go with the Lady Eagles.
Great hustle. Love to see them get down on the floor after the ball like that.
So right now I have it in front of you as a possession being Blanco, so I'm going to leave it that way because that's the way it'll be now. 3:40 left in the opening quarter. Pass inside. Skyler ends up with it. Layup is good, and the first 2 points for the Lady Eagles this evening belong to Skyler Dredla. Luling Lady Eagles, let me say that the right way. Number 11 gets it in out to 22 for the layup, and that's good. So they get those 2 points right back to the Lady Panthers. Jade Lloyd coming the other way with it for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Jesslyn. Jesslyn gets it to Skyler, over to Coco. Back to Skyler, and shoots a jumper, and it's off the back of the rim again, no good. Skyler had about 3 of those already that she's hit off the back of the rim, just haven't fallen through. And the Lady Panthers come the other way. Playing good defense as well, but I believe that she got a foul there, did Skyler. That's going to be on her. So yes, it is. Her first. Number 5 will go to the free throw line for the Lady Panthers. 2:50 left in the opening quarter. And ball goes off the rim, no good on that first free throw. One more free throw coming. There it is, and it's off the back of the rim, no good there as well. And rebound is fought for. Skyler comes away with it, and there's a whistle, and there's a travel. I believe Skyler got called for a travel. It looks anyway. Let's see.
Yeah, they called her for the travel. I'm not sure why.
Inbounded. Number 1 with it for the Lady Panthers from the wing. Gets it out to number 5. Oh, and almost passed or throw it away there, but 11 ends up with it for 3, and that's good. So it makes the score 10-2 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Jade Lloyd coming the other way with it for the Lady Eagles. At the top of the key, has it knocked away. And then there's a whistle. I believe she's going to draw a foul. And number 11.
Trying to sell her case.
She's trying to bet not to get it called.
Glad we all saw that because I know I did. So,
probably the most polite asking an official not to call one.
Inside to Skyler, over to Coco in the wing. Back to Jade Lloyd. Jade dribbles it. Gets it inside to Skyler. Skyler, and actually a good defense there by number 1. Takes it away from Skyler on that. Over to number 25, over to number 1, over to number 5, and over to number 11 for a 3, and that's good.
And that's her third one already.
So down under 2 minutes now left in the opening quarter, and the Lady Eagles trail by 11, 13-2. And Jesslyn has her shot blocked. Minute 47 left. So we got Flowers coming back in, and we also have Medina checking in for her first action. Kaylee Medina. Inbounded to Coco. Coco gets a jump shot, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by 25 for the Lady Panthers. 11 coming the other way with it. Over to number 1. Over to number 5. To 11 in the wing. Back to 5 and out of bounds. Look out, Evelyn Hernandez in the front row. She almost caught it in the face. Evelyn, one of our principals over at the elementary school. Jesslyn with the ball. Gets it over there to Medina. Medina has it knocked away. Number 5 comes away with it for the Lady Panthers, lays it up, and it's going to be good. Bounced around a few times, but it went through. Down at around a minute left in the opening quarter. Flowers with it, gets it over to Coco. Back to Flowers. Over to Skyler and had it knocked away. Another one for number 5. And this time good defense by Medina. But I believe she's going to draw a foul on that. .5 seconds officially left. We don't have tenths of a second on our clock there. You see in front of you, so unfortunately. I did ask the manufacturers about that last season, and they said that they haven't worked. I mean, they've been working on it. They hadn't quite gotten it done as that first free throw falls through. So still hasn't been done yet to my knowledge. Second free throw is off the rim, no good. And rebounded by the Lady Eagles. Jesslyn Rodriguez comes away with it. She has it, crosses midcourt, and then has it stripped away from her. But he gets it back. Medina with it now, and then Medina loses it, but I believe it's going to be a whistle. It's going to be a foul here.
It's going to be the second foul on number 11.
Okay. I didn't see her reaction on that one. Did she do what she did the last time?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
Not this time. Okay. This time she was. She I guess she agreed she committed the foul. So Flowers with it at the top of the key gets it over to Skylar, over to Medina for three, and that's good. Kaylee Medina for the Lady Eagles, 16-5 now. Lady Panthers with it. Lady Eagles need to step it up on defense here. See if they can cut into this lead for the Lady Panthers. And there's a runner that's no good by number 11. And rebounded by 25, I think that was, and she missed it. And the rebound again. And then now I believe Flowers is going to come away with it. Actually, knocks it over to Jesselyn as the period gets ready to end. Oh, and number 1 ended up with it. I think she wanted a foul, and she might have should have got one because it looked like she did get pushed in the back, but no whistle there on that. So we're at the end of the first quarter here at Luling High School Gym. And the score is going to be the Blanco Lady Panthers 16, your Luling Lady Eagles 5. So even though we don't have him here, I'm not sure where he's at. I haven't heard from him. Logan Pettis will go ahead and run the commercial for Uncle Wiggly's Wieners. So stay tuned. You're watching and listening to the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Come on down, Uncle Wiggly's in town. Hot and delicious, it's the best around. They got burgers and Bluebell and so much more. Retro wrestling and music, there's fun in store. So come on down to Uncle Wiggly's at our Luling store.
So we're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast, and if you're just joining us, I like to ask you where you been. You hadn't missed much. It's only one quarter here so far tonight in the books, so to speak. And the Blanco Lady Panthers do lead the Luling Lady Eagles by a score of 16-5. Again, myself, Eric Lugo, along with Brad Wright and Greg Tracy here. Hadn't heard from, speaking to Logan, that they are the title sponsor, those of y'all that aren't aware, for the winter sports of boys and girls basketball and boys and girls soccer, as the Lady Panthers inbound the ball to start the second quarter. Number 4 with it. And over to number 5 for a three, and that's good. Good looking shot there by number 5 for the Lady Panthers. Makes the score 19-5. Flowers with it for the Lady Eagles. Bumps the number 1, I think, or that was number 4, I'm sorry. And then there's a whistle and timeout. I think it was Coach Soler that called that, correct, Brad?
Yes.
Okay, so, all right. So we'll go ahead and take.
Can y'all guess who's just chimed in?
The number 1?
Number 1.
I see that. This is getting a recognition of the two that you guys don't hear from a lot. Stephanie Tracy, our camera operator, of course, does a great job, and also our honorary technical guru down there, Trish Calloway. They're both here, and the only one I think we're missing really today is Logan. And and she held up the 1, so we all know what that means. That means he's probably over there laughing, in his living room or wherever he's at, bedroom or wherever it is. So Pino, we always like you to tune in. So and he's kind of like Greg just mentioned, as a QC, wherever he's at, whether it's his house or wherever it is. Every once in a while he does make his way over to these parts as the Lady Eagles inbound the ball. And stolen. The Lady Panthers come the other way with it. Number 2 with a layup, and that's good. Makes the score 21-5 in favor of the Lady Panthers. And Jesselyn with it. Oh, and I saw it when she threw it, that it was getting ready to maybe get stolen. It almost did. But fortunately, the Lady Panthers knocked it out of bounds. So it will remain at midcourt with the Lady Eagles. Flowers will inbound it. Gets it over to Makayla Houston. I believe this is her first action tonight. Has it knocked away. Number 4 comes away with it, and she's driving to the lane, and nobody really there to stop her, so she scores rather easily. Makes the score 23-5. Flowers with it over to Coco Garcia. And over to Flowers for a 3. It's no good. And then Makayla Houston ended up with it. She shot it and got it blocked. And Medina ends up with it for the Lady Eagles. She does control it. She kind of stumbled, but she did and back. Oh, and then she throws it away. She tried to get it to Mikayla. Can't quit playing because the ball is still alive until someone touches it. There's a whistle. Or until it goes out of bounds, whichever one comes first. And that one was not quite out of bounds just yet. And so the ball's going to go over to the Lady Eagles on a turnover. 6:37 left in the first half. Mikayla with it. Gets it over to Flowers. Over to Medina in the corner. And I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a shot or a pass.
She was trying to pass to Skylar and got it deflected.
Yeah. So over to number 4 for the Lady Panthers and over to 5 for a 3. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by our number 5. That's Coco Garcia. And she comes up with it and brings it the other way for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Flowers. Gets it over to Skylar Dredla. Over to Medina in the corner. Over to Mikayla, and Mikayla's off her hands. She's fighting with the number 2 on the opposite end for the Lady Panthers, and she's the one that came away with it. Over to number 4, over to 44, over to number 5 for a 3, and a whistle.
You got a travel hop in there.
Okay. You heard Mr. Brad Wright call that right away. He was looking right at it. So Coco being bound to the ball right here in front of us. We got Jay Lloyd and Natalie Gomez coming back in for the Lady Eagles. Medina goes out. And I think Flowers was the other one that went out. So Mikayla Houston with it, bringing it up the floor. Crosses midcourt, gets it over to Jade. And Jade almost, I think she might have got away with the travel there also. Over to Coco, over to Skylar. Back to Lloyd. And Coco and gets it over to Skylar. Skylar not able to quite control it. Now she's getting double teamed. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession is going to stay with
That's almost where you just go up with it.
Yeah.
Try to draw the foul.
The Lady Panthers. Actually, I had it wrong. It should have been, I had it Luling on our scoreboard, but it should have been Blanco. And it's a three-pointer that's no good from number 2. So the next possession error will belong to the Lady Eagles. So now it's right. So Coco with it at midcourt, gets it over to Jade Lloyd, and I think they're going to get a foul there. We did. 5:07 left in the second quarter. Inbound. Lloyd with it, gets it over to Mikayla, over to Skylar on the inside, and there's a foul. That should be 2 free throws there for Skylar. She got foul going up and shooting it. Guys, you got to think if the Lady Eagles could just put a few points together, they can get right back in this game, because their defensive effort's been pretty good so far. The free throw from Skylar is good. Go ahead, Brad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to give Blanco a lot of credit, though. I mean, they were playing some pretty tough defense there.
One more for Skylar on the way, and that's good as well.
That's one place you get back in it and not have to worry about the defense, though, is from the foul line.
Number 2 with it for the Lady Panthers. Gets it over to number 1. And off of, I think it was 44 that was in the lane, off her hands and goes out of bounds. And Miss Hernandez once again, and she's on the phone. She's multitasking over here. Lloyd with it, and she gets it from Mikayla Houston, and then knocked away from Natalie, and then Lady Panthers coming the other way, and then that's a layup by number 2 for the Lady Panthers. That's good. Mikayla, and has it thrown away, or she throws it away, let me say. Number 4 with it, lays it up. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Eagles. They're fortunate there that they didn't give up 2 more points. And inside, and Natalie has it knocked away. She ends up on the deck. And speaking of ended up on the deck, another one that they just ended up running right into the scorers table. 4:16 left in the first half. And again, the Lady Eagles trailing by 18, 25-7. Ball over to number 3. That's Meadow. She's checked in for her first action. Meadow again. She throws it away. Number 44, I think she just picked up a foul. Meadow. So she's been all of, about 5 seconds and already picked up a foul and turned the ball over. So we have, let's see what number that is there. I think it's 44. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thanks, Brad. First free throw, up and off the back of the rim and no good. We're at 4:04 left in the first half. One more for number 44. And that's going to be a little short. I could see that right here. It was right in front of me, and could tell that wasn't probably going to have enough gas to get over the lip of the rim. Michaela Houston with it for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Meadow. And Meadow has it stolen once again by number 4. Layup, no good off the rim and rebounded. That was no good. That was number 1 and goes out of bounds. And it's going to go over to the Lady Eagles. Michaela Houston bringing it up for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Coco. Over to Michaela. Back to Coco. Oh, and Coco has it stolen. Number 1 with it. And the layup is good. It makes the score 27-7. Michaela with it as she gets it from Meadow. Back to Coco, over to Natalie, and then Michaela, that goes in. Again, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a shot or a pass, but it went in the basket, so we'll consider it a shot. And the Lady Panthers come the other way with it. And ball rolling around, and see if the Lady Eagles can come up with it. Whistle, we got a timeout. Did we see who called that, Brad?
Yeah,
Coach
we did.
Soler.
Okay, so Coach Soler called it. So we're at 2:58 left officially in the first half. So let me go ahead and take the timeout off for us. That's already our second one we've used. So we're down to 3 left. And the Lady Panthers haven't used one yet, so they have all their timeouts left. I believe that was a 30 that they called. Did y'all see that? If it was,
I didn't see
I believe it was, but anyway. So this will be the last broadcast for a little while on the Luling Eagle Sports broadcast tonight. Last one for a while for the girls for sure. I meant to bring the schedule with me that we had outlined, and I left it at the house. But I can tell you for sure that the next action we're going to have here on LASB is going to be the Luling Holiday Classic, which is going to be December 28th and 29th, which is a Thursday and a Friday. So I guess would be 2 weeks from tonight would be one of the days, a Friday, and then 2 weeks from yesterday is when it first begins. And so we're going to have, I believe it's 8 teams. Of course, the Luling Eagle boys basketball team, the varsity basketball team will be the host, and then they'll host 7 other teams that are part of the tournament. And I believe that all those games, I was looking at it yesterday, guys, and I believe all the games are going to be in this gym.
Yes,
they kind of changed that.
Change on that.
Yes, so which I like because that means we can show them all this year. Y'all were with us last year as we get started here. Michaela bringing the ball off the floor. We only could show the games in this gym because we only had me and one set of equipment as the balls get stolen. So we couldn't do them all. But this year we'll be able to do them all because it'll all be in one place. So number 1 misses twice. Rebound, and Skylar ends up with it and gets it over to Michaela Houston. Down at around 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Michaela has it at top key, gets it over to Coco. Coco with a running 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Skylar. Skylar gets fouled going up and shooting it. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And like Brad mentioned earlier, if you heard him, that's a good way to get back in the game. Get score from the free throw line and no time comes off the clock. So first free throw is up and it's good. Makes the score 27-10. One more for Skylar. Up, and that was good as well. So if I'm not mistaken, Skylar's 4 for 4 from the free throw line, so that's good. Number 2 with the ball, over to number 4.
Top miss, rebounded by 23, Gomez for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah. Thank you, Brad. I just got a little tickle in my throat. Over to Michaela. And gets it over to Meadow. And knocked away. And rebounded by the Lady Panthers.
Cinnamon.
Okay. So, getting a little help here from my voice. Okay, there's a
double dribble.
Double dribble. I forgot to start the clock, so I need to start it. Sorry about that. And all that, getting that tickle in my throat. Forgot to start that clock, so I got it running. So we're officially at 1:42 and counting left in the first half. Mikayla Houston with the ball. Gets it over to Coco out on top of the key. Over to Flowers on the wing. She dribbles it around. Knocked away by number 2. And she has it guarded by Houston. Over to number 4 in the corner for a 3. Off the rim and no good. Rebound. And Coco, I think, knocked it over to Flowers. And there's a whistle. So we're now at 1:10 left in the first half. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Might be faster if I can just do it this way. Yep, there, I got it. Just in time for them to start up. And I believe Jade Lloyd's going to check back in. Well, now there seems to be some confusion. Oh, we got a technical foul called. I think there was some confusion there on the bench about who was supposed to check in. So a technical foul got called. So
said 1-0. We don't have.
We don't have a 1-0. I did hear him say that. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I didn't. Guess I wasn't really thinking about it, but
had to be 11.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, and I see Coach Solaire's talking to her over there as the first free throws missed by number 2. One more technical free throw. And that one's no good as well.
See where she had said anything.
I didn't either. Me neither. I mean, I don't know if it was just because she didn't check in,
Yeah, she was refusing to come out of the game, maybe? Or
maybe. I'm not sure what was
that
going
should have
on.
been a delay of game at best.
Inbounded by the Lady Panthers. Over to number 2 in the corner. Oh, and good job. Oh, I thought that was some clean defense there, but apparently the referee didn't agree with me. We're at 1:04 left in the first half. Number 2 at the free throw line. First one is no good off the back of the rim. Second free throw is good. Makes the score 28-11. As the Lady Eagles inbound, Houston with it. Over to, tried to get it to Coco, but Jade Lloyd ended up with it. And then Skylar ends up with it now. Gets it over to Jade in the corner. Jade drives into the lane. There's a whistle. A foul sounds like on the Lady Panther, number 4. And Jade Lloyd goes to the free throw line. That's the 15th foul. That's what it is. Yeah, it's a 15th foul for the Lady Panthers. So for the last 49.5 of this first half, the Lady Eagles will be shooting free throws on any foul committed by the Lady Panthers. The first one's no good from Jade Lloyd. I have it at 48 seconds, so I guess I'll put one more second, maybe a little closer by doing that. So again, I don't have tenths of a second on the clock. Sorry about that. So there's off the back of the rim. So Jade Lloyd misses both free throws, and like Brad mentioned earlier, that's a big thing. You got to score when you can. Free throws is a good way to do it. And number 5 with a runner, it's off the backboard rim, no good. Number 2 ended up with it and then threw it away. Let it go. Jade Lloyd was trying to grab it, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Good job by Coach Solaire right there, too, to let her know.
So Jade Lloyd does inbound it to Houston and gets it over to Coco. Oh, and Coco has it knocked away by number 4. She's got quite a bit of height on Coco, and a good defense there by Lloyd, but and then and number 2 misses a follow-up. And Lloyd comes away with it, gets it over to Coco, and over to Natalie. Natalie goes inside and shoots it, or actually passes it, to Skylar. and Skylar missing the jumper, and ball controlled. And as we go to halftime, that's the halftime buzzer. The second quarter in, so the halftime score is going to be your Luling Lady Eagles trailing the Blanco Lady Panthers by a score of 28-11. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll run the halftime commercials. It's all the commercials that we have for everybody that's our sponsor. So stay tuned for the second half here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and Lockhart is the beautiful and quaint chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro-weddings, vow renewals, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberries are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
The management and the staff of the Luling Foundation Farm are striving to produce the safest and best quality Angus beef possible for their customer. This beef is grown locally on the best forage and feed available in the most humane way possible. The Foundation Farm is doing everything they can to produce an excellent beef eating experience for their customers. Please call for current prices and availability at 830-875-2438. Thanks for considering our product. L&S Mexican Restaurant is located on 310 East Pierce Street in Luling, Texas. L&S have a rotating daily breakfast and lunch specials. Steak ranchero tacos on Mondays from 5 to 11 a.m. And cheeseburger and fries combo with medium drink on Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Along with a full menu of the finest of Mexican foods. L&S offers great service with a family-friendly environment. So, grab the family and head on over to L&S Mexican Restaurant. Good times with great people. We all have memories of sitting on the front porch with our parents and grandparents, surrounded by friends, having a good time. At Mom's Front Porch, we are recreating that atmosphere, where you can share a sweet treat or ice cream with the kids or grandbabies, or relax with friends over a cup of coffee. Our ever-changing menu includes everything you may need to start your day off with some good treats. We love spending time with our lovely guests and providing them with great food and an environment that feels just like home. So come on over to Mom's Front Porch. We can't wait to welcome you into our own little world of happiness. Mom's Front Porch is located at 401 East Davis Street.
Richie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 photo booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Richie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Come on down, Uncle Wiggly's in town. Hot and delicious, it's the best around. They got burgers and Bluebell and so much more. Retro wrestling and music, there's fun in store. So come on down to Uncle Wiggly's at our Luling store.
Greg was driving because of all the crowd around there and they were drinking and all that.
That's college kid for you. You never think.
Do you need anything?
I'm good. She came in lunch with 5 on there.
I got 20.
No, I'm good.
I don't know what they got.
Candy is the last one, but I don't know what it is. We probably won't have anything. We probably don't have anything else. There's just one game. Not worth putting nachos. But then again, I could be wrong. Could be hot dogs for me too. Yeah. Put my regular eyeballs on for a bit. There we go. Yeah, we went to Subway before here.
I want something like. What do you want, Miss Dotson?
Oh, you're good. We're not on air.
Not for another 2:45. Bucky's is about to be the largest Bucky's.
Yep.
Who's playing right now, Jimmy? Nobody?
At 7 is the state playoff.
Smith and Valley.
Yeah, Smith Valley, Toledo.
If anything's going to get that one. Smith and Valley?
Oh, what is Smith Valley is Rodney Murray. Looking for R.D. Murray.
It's hardly anybody.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the weather or what's going on.
No, because they made those changes, Brad. We'll see more games this year. We'll do at least 2, I know. Because the 2 at the last 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I put it down here.
I'll be at work.
Right now I'm trying to find somebody to rent the camera. If I can do that, I'll rent it.
What happened to his little thing?
Welcome back to the second half of tonight's broadcast on the Luling Eagle Sports broadcast. Again, we're here at Luling High School Gym on the campus of Luling High School. Eric Lugo, along with Brad Wright and Greg Tracy with you, bringing you all the action here as the Blanco Lady Panthers are here at Luling High School Gym to take on your Luling Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles trail by 17 at the half by 28-11 score. And Greg, did we have anybody other than the number 1? We had anybody else check in? There. Oh, okay. So thanks to
James Ivy.
You said James, right? Yeah, James Ivy for tuning in. Appreciate it. And you should be able to comment now, just to let everybody know. Used to, when we did videos on YouTube, we had the ability to do comments turned off because most of those went through Facebook. But since we're doing everything through YouTube for right now, as the Lady Eagles inbound the ball, you should. And Jade Lloyd shoots a 3. The ladies are down here in front of us now. The Lady Eagles, that is. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Lady Panthers.
Oh, no, we'll get a foul.
A foul on Natalie, and I don't think Natalie agrees with it, but that's what it was, according to the official. Like Brad mentioned in the first half, doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It only matters what they think. And Levin with the ball gets it over to 4 for a 3. It's no good. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Lady Eagles. As I believe it went off number 2, I think that was. Was battling for a rebound with Skylar Dredla. Kyla bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Jade Lloyd, over to Michaela, over to Coco Garcia. Back to Michaela, over to Jade in the corner, over to Natalie in the deep corner, and then gets it back to Jade. Jade's did a good thing there. She drew it off for number 2 for the Lady Panthers and goes out of bounds, so the Lady Eagles keep the ball. Now she's trying to figure out where to get to inbound the ball. And she finally figured it out and gets it out on the top of the key to Coco. Coco shoots a 3. That's off the backboard and part of the rim and then goes off. And the Lady Panthers coming the other way with it. Number 4 over to the wing for a 3. Off the backboard. The bank is apparently open for the Lady Panthers. That was number 2. Makes the score 31-11. And Michaela bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Lloyd, over to Skylar, and Skylar tried to get it to Lloyd, and then it was knocked away, and then turnover by the Lady Eagles now. Layup is good by number 2 for the Lady Panthers. Michaela Houston bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Eagles, cross midcourt, gets it over to Coco, and passes are low, and the three-pointer from Natalie, and that's good. Natalie Gomez for the Lady Eagles makes the score 33-14. 4 with it, gets it up to number 10. I believe that's her first action. I don't remember seeing her.
She's been in.
Oh, she's been in?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember seeing her in there, but I'll take your word for it, Brad. That's a 3. That's good. That was number 2 there with the three-pointer for the Lady Panthers. Just hadn't noticed, I guess. So Michaela Houston with the ball for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Coco. Be careful there, just right close to the midcourt line. Back to Coco from Michaela. Coco at the top of the key. Gets it inside. I didn't know if she was throwing that to Natalie or Skylar, but I think Natalie's the one that ended up with it. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be over to the Lady Panthers. 5:31 left officially in the third quarter. Number 4 with it, knocked away. I think it's going to be knocked away by Jade. So it'll stay with the Lady Panthers down on the far end. The three-pointer, no good. Missed everything pretty much. Kyla with it for the Lady Eagles. And we got a little bit of a collision there, and hopefully everybody's okay. I think that was Jade Lloyd for the Lady Eagles, and she's still down. Hopefully she'll be okay. But as y'all well know, and should know by now, we don't show, out of respect for the athlete and the family, we don't show the injury on camera. But we'll let you know when something occurs. So while there's a break, we'll go ahead and run a commercial. Let's run the commercial for L&S Restaurant. So stay tuned. You're watching and listening to the Luling Sports Broadcast.
Watch them out. Language.
She said she couldn't hear a commercial.
It's just showing pictures.
Just pictures.
So we're back here on the Luling Eagle Sports Broadcast. And Jade did get help to her feet, and she's on the bench. So hopefully that young lady will be okay.
I know we're not supposed to really talk about injuries much, but it didn't look like anything serious. I think maybe just the wind knocked out of her. So hopefully we'll see her back out there shortly.
And yeah, she's already gotten up. So yeah, speaking of,
not real big, but she is a tough thing, little girl there.
Coco inbounding it for the Lady Eagles. And over to off the hands of Medina. And then Lady Panthers with it. 11 with it right now. Gets it over. Oh, and Medina with good defense there. And did that go off of? Who did that go off of? Let's see. I believe it went off the. They're saying it went off Kaylee Medina. Ball inbounded. Number 11 with it for the Lady Panthers. Over to number 4. Inside to 44. Out top of the key to number 2. Back to number 4. Over to 11. Over to 4 for a 3. And that's good. She shot a few of those, and she's got a pretty good stroke on her. And so Houston comes the other way, gets in the corner over there from Medina to Natalie Gomez. That's a 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Number 2 with it for the Lady Panthers comes the other way. Over to 11. That's a 3, and that's good. And that was nothing but net. That was a really beautiful shot there. Number 2 with it for the Lady Eagles. That's Houston. Over to Medina. And over to Coco. Over to Medina again. Medina with it. And she shoots a 3, and that's good. I think she drew rain with that, but she didn't make it. That's all that matters.
Hey, we need the rain. We'll take it.
For sure.
We need the rain into 3.
Got a little bit of rain coming home from San Marcos a little earlier this afternoon. Lady Panthers with it. 3 in the corner. I'm sorry, that's 2. And 44 with a jump shot that misses pretty much everything. Natalie Gomez with it for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Houston. And back to Natalie. And Michaela hit the deck. And then I believe did that go off the backboard or was it?
The backside of the backboard.
Okay, so yeah. I was thinking it went off one of the Lady Panthers, but then I was like, I don't think so.
It went behind 6-point territory.
So ball inbounded by the Lady Panthers. And they're coming the other way with it. Number 1 with it. Over to 22. And back to number 1 for a 3. No good. And Natalie Gomez ends up with it. I believe Skylar came up with a rebound and then got it out to Natalie. And Medina with it. Gets it over to Natalie in the corner. Back to Coco. Coco dribbled it around and then got it back to Natalie on the wing. Over to Skylar. And there's a whistle. Going to be a foul on the Lady Panthers. That's going to be their second team foul, but it looks like on the board. 21, Medina with it. It's over to Skylar. Skylar with a jumper. That's no good off the rim. Rebounded by 25 for the Lady Panthers. He gets it out to number 5. Over to 11. And 11 with a runner. It's off the rim and the backboard. No good. And blocked by Skylar. Another block for her. There's a whistle.
Oh, should have been another. We're going to get the foul instead.
We're at 2:22. Excuse me there. 2:22 left in the third quarter. And free throws for the Lady Panthers. First one's off the front of the rim and no good. It's number 5 shooting the free throws for the Lady Panthers. Second free throw, and that was no good as well. So Medina comes away with it for the Lady Eagles. And tipped by the Lady Panthers, and that's thrown away as Coco was cutting to the basket. Skylar just threw it behind her, and there's a whistle. It's going to go back to the Lady Eagles again, so they were fortunate there that didn't give up any points on that turnover. Coco with it, bringing it up the floor for the Lady Eagles. And there's a whistle. I'm not sure what that whistle, what's it? Oh, they got, they're summoning Coach Ronnie Robledo over to the scorer's table. Not sure why. Yeah, I'm assuming that there's an issue with a fan.
I didn't hear anybody.
Yeah, I know.
We have our headsets on.
But we can pretty much see everything in front of us, and I don't. Oh, okay. So according to our fearless camera operator over there, Miss Tracy, she said that there's apparently we're having an issue with a fan of some sort. Right at 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Coco gets it back from Skyler and over to Medina. Back cross court to Natalie. Over to Medina again. And over to Natalie. Natalie out on the wing. Guarded by, I think that's 11 out there. Yes, it is. And there's a whistle. What do we have?
The offensive foul, Lady Eagles.
Okay,
legal screen.
21 Medina. Yeah, so I'm going to say, I didn't think it would. We don't have a 12 as far as I know. So Lady Panthers coming the other way with it. Over to number 5 on the wing and thrown away. And it's going to go over to the Lady Eagles. Pass inbounds and have Destiny checked in for her first action. Number 35, Destiny Ordaz. Yeah, that's right. Brad said he hasn't updated the roster yet. Medina gets fouled and is going to get an and one. So it'll be 42-19 now. That Eagles trailing by 23, but free throw coming for Kaylee Medina. So see if she can cut into the lead a little more. Free throw on the way, and it's good. 42-20. And off the hands of number 1, and Coco out there guarding her, and Medina with it, or actually, there's a whistle. Medina was guarding the Lady Panther, bringing it up the floor, which I believe is number 1. Got a foul.
On Medina.
That'll
be her third.
Okay, and they already got on the board. So there's the inbound. Three-pointer on the way, and that's off the back of the rim, no good. And that goes out of bounds and over to the Lady Eagles. We're down at 1:02 officially left in the third quarter. Inbound. And Coco bringing the ball up the floor. Dribbles it and gets it over to Skyler. Back to Natalie. Inside to Destiny. Over to Skyler. And there's a whistle, and the ball rolls off. Yes, you heard Brad there on the broadcast. I agree, Brad.
Me and the whole other side of the gym over there.
Yeah, so almost a three-point play for Skyler, but as it is, she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 45.1 officially left in the third quarter. There's a first one good. And again, I think I want to jinx her, but I think she's perfect from the free throw line. I think she's 5 for 5. One more. There it was. The announcer jinx. I'm sorry. Oh, it was a whistle. See, now it's going to go over to the Lady Eagles, so I guess I kind of made up for it, maybe, Brad. Pass out front to Natalie Gomez, and they're knocked away. 38.4 officially left in the third quarter. Coco going to inbound and gets it over to Medina. Medina drives in, goes back out, and goes over to Destiny. And over to Natalie. Back to Kaylee Medina. Over to Coco in the wing. And Coco shoots a jumper and misses. Rebound, Skyler had knocked at it over, but another ladies came up with it. And number 1, it goes right off her hands. And I think we're going to have a travel. Yeah, so after all that, I think she was so wide open, she tried to shoot the ball before she actually had it in her hand. So down in the final seconds here of the third quarter, Coco Garcia bringing it up the floor, crossing midcourt. Over to Natalie for a 3, and that's off the backboard and nothing else. And the clock's going to run out. That's it. The end of the third quarter here at Luling High School Gym this evening, and your score is going to be the Blanco Lady Panthers 42 and your Luling Lady Eagles 21. So we'll be back here shortly for the final quarter. Stay tuned. Let's go ahead and run a commercial. Let's see here. A good time to run the one for our friend Miss J.G. Mayberry. So stay tuned. You're watching and listening to the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and Lockhart is the beautiful and quaint chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro-weddings, vowing news, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberries are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable, and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
We're back here for the final quarter from the Luling High School gym. Eric Lugo, Brad Wright, Greg Tracy with you. And, thrown away as we start action here by the Lady Panthers. The Lady Panthers trying to help the Lady Eagles get back in this game with quite a few turnovers here in the last half of the third quarter and then this beginning of this final quarter. Coco with it at midcourt, gets it over to Medina, over to Skyler in the corner, over to Natalie, and there's a whistle.
The hand check.
And who is that? Oh, it's on the Lady Panthers. I was figuring, I said, when you said that, I was like, well, look, they were walking the other direction. I'm like, why are they doing that? Okay, Destiny with it, gets it over to Natalie. Natalie does come up with it. Oh, and she got hit, but we're going to have another timeout, I believe. Was it a jump ball or was it a timeout?
No, it's going to be a jump ball.
Okay. Yeah, Coach Solaire is down in their corner.
She tried to get the
Yes,
timeout.
she was trying to get the timeout. Absolutely,
but
she
why
was.
take it if you had the jump ball possession? So
Exactly. Pass to Skyler, and it's off the rim and no good. There's a whistle.
That's on fourth.
Medina
So Medina picks up foul number 4. So it looks like Jade Lloyd's going to come take her place. I would assume that's who she's coming in for. 7:27 officially. Let me back the clock up just a hair left in the ball game. Again, the Lady Eagles trail. They're getting doubled up right now. 21 points, 42-21. 11 with it for the Lady Panthers. And a pretty shot there. I'm not sure what you'd call that. I mean, she ran around the reverse. I guess there you go, Brad. That's what you'd call it. Thank you for the help there.
offensive.
It's going to be an offensive foul, yeah. As soon as she got it, she went with that elbow, and
that's her third.
Yeah. Number 2 for the Lady Panthers. 7:11 left in the fourth quarter. Coco going to inbound for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Jade. And Jade, she was really close. Yeah, so she was really close, and I think she committed a violation and over and back. So you can't go back across the midcourt line unless the defense knocks the ball away. And they didn't in that instance.
So you got to be smarter on the inbound. You got to inbound that to her in the back where she can go back there on the inbound.
11 with a runner. Off the back of the rim, no good. 3-pointer, no good. That was number, I don't see the number there. She's too far away from me. Number 11 with a short jumper just inside the 3-point line. That one's good. Makes the score 46-21. Kyla Houston coming the other way with it for the Lady Eagles. Over to Jade, over to Skyler in the corner. Tries to drive into Skyler and off the, kind of caught the side of the backboard there and then went off, no good. Lady Panthers with it now. Number 2 dribbling around, being guarded by Jade Lloyd. And now double team. Coco was out there, and there's a 3-pointer. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded and knocked away by Michaela over to Jade Lloyd. Jade comes the other way with it. And Missy's going to draw a foul there. Or she should anyway, let me put it that way. And I think she will. Looks like I see 11 on the board, and I see 4, so that means number 11 for the Lady Panthers with 4 fouls. See her coach talking to her there at the bench. First free throw for Jade is good. 46-22. Free throw rolls in on that one. So we'll see if the Lady Eagles can turn up the pressure here on defense and get some turnovers in there. I thought we were going to have one there, but looks like Natalie's going to commit a foul instead. .607 left in the fourth quarter. Or as we decided that we'd call it last week, regulation. Runner is no good by the Lady Panthers. Rebounded, 44, she misses. Number 10 rebounds it. Over out front to 11. Over to number 2. Number 2 in the corner and gets it over to number 10. Had it blocked by Coco. I believe that's a good block there by Coco Garcia. And got a whistle.
Timeout. Lady Eagles.
Lady Eagles. She finally did get her timeout then, Brad. So take another one off the board for the Lady Eagles. By our unofficial calculation, it takes us down to 2. And again, I don't have any record of any timeouts called by the Lady Panthers. Why would they need to? They're up by 23 points. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll run another commercial. Let's see. We'll run the one for Richie's. Amberlyn, hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if you're listening or watching, but if you are, hope you're doing well. We'll be back here shortly on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast.
Richie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 Photo Booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Richie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
And we're back here on the Luling Eagles Sports Broadcast. Eric Lugo, Brad Wright, Greg Tracy with you from Luling High School Gym. And if you're just joining us, we're done with most of the game, but we've got a little bit left, so you're just in time to catch the end. And we're trailing the Lady Eagles, that is, by a score of 46-23. And Natalie with the ball and has it blocked. Jade Lloyd comes back up with it off the backboard and then the rim, and then no good. Number 4 coming the other way for the Lady Panthers. Passes number 2 is wide open, and she's going to score 2 points rather easily. Now 48-23 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Oh, knocked away from Michaela. In a fight there. Coco was in there, but number 2 comes away with it. And another layup, 2 layups, misses both of them. I should say really layups are more short jumpers. Natalie comes away with it over to Skylar, and Skylar gets fouled as she comes through the lane. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws, where she's done pretty well for, and I'm not going to say anything anymore. But don't want to jinx her anymore, let me put it that way. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Regulation. And off the back of the rim, no good. I didn't say anything on that one, so can't put that one on me. So one more for Skylar. Up and off the backboard, but didn't hit anything else. I think that's considered a violation.
That's a long jinx you gave her there.
Yeah, I know.
You got to clear that before next game.
I know. I guess so, right?
Apologize to her or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Number 5 bringing it the other way. Over and a pass. Oh, and missed an easy layup there. That was number 10 that missed that layup. And Lady Eagles coming the other way with it. Natalie with it. Oh, knocked away, but she gets it back. And then this time 44 comes over. Coco has it now. Goes out of bounds. And I would think that'd be a foul. Yeah, we do get a foul there. I was pretty sure about that. I'm not sure how that wouldn't be a foul.
We're shooting.
Okay, so yeah, the 15th foul for the Lady Panthers. So that means that everyone from this point forward, and for those of y'all that haven't been with us for the first couple of broadcasts, there is no more basically 1-and-1 and then 2 shots. They're all 2-shot fouls. They reset at the end of each quarter, and it's one defensive team gets 5, the offensive team gets the free throw, and there's Coco, and she misses that one off the back of the rim, no good.
Next time on free throws, we need to tell Eric not to jinx it.
I'm not saying anything on these. Free throw, and that's off the rim and no good. Yeah, no good, and the Lady Panthers coming the other way with it. And number 2 with a 3-pointer, that's no good. Number 5 rebounded, and that's good. As she goes up, makes the score 50-23. Lloyd coming the other way with it for the Lady Eagles. Gets it over to Natalie. Over to Jade Lloyd. Over to Medina, but it goes through her hands. And number 2 ends up with it for the Lady Panthers. We got a whistle. I think it's going to be, is it going to be offensive or is it on Natalie?
Offensive.
Okay, it's offensive foul, so Natalie, another foul picked up for her. I think she's already at like 3, if I'm not mistaken.
That was number 2, 4th foul on Blanco.
Okay. Coco coming the other way with it for the Lady Eagles. Over to Medina. Over to Jade Lloyd, who shoots a 3. And it's, I think it grazed the rim, but nothing else. And Natalie gets it back, and that's a layup that's off the backboard and good.
But also by Skylar to keep that alive for her.
Coming the other way, number 5 for the Lady Panthers. And a runner, that's no good, but I believe one of the Lady Eagles is going to pick up a foul here.
Going to be Natalie.
So the one she didn't get a minute ago is the one she's going to get now. It's going to be her 4th. So I was right. It was 3, and now it's 4. So fortunate she didn't get that foul a minute ago, or she would be gone. 5, and that's a no good off the back of the rim for her. 3 minutes, 27 seconds officially left here in the 4th quarter. Second free throw, that's good. Makes the score 51-25. And there's a pass to Medina. Medina dribbling around and has it knocked away by number 4, and she steals it, I believe. And it goes out of bounds. I think it went off Coach Solaire's leg over there. So then we're going to have a sub, yes, number 1 coming in for the Lady Panthers. And just another shout out to all our sponsors. I don't have the sheet. I'm going to try to make sure and bring it for sure for the boys Holiday Classic tournament. As the ball goes through about 3 people, ends up in the hands of number 1 for the Lady Panthers. But they're all there in the left-hand corner of your screen, all the sponsors that we have, except for the one that's the title sponsor, and that's going to be on the right corner. And that's going to, of course, going to be our friend Logan and his wife Megan Cox Pettis. Logan Pettis, Megan Cox Pettis, Uncle Wiggly's Wieners. Pass inside and missed. Oh, and then a block, and I think that was Natalie, wasn't it? Yes, it was. And Medina coming the other way, layup, that goes off, no good. Coco got it back and missed a short jumper there. 2:36 now left in the ball game. And Skylar had it, probably didn't call a jump ball there. She went up and had it blocked. And Jade Lloyd comes up with a steal, gets it over to Coco. Coco's got open. Oh, and she misses it just off the rim. And the Panthers come the other way with it, Lady Panthers, that is. Number 2, she goes inside one of the Lady Eagles and then makes a layup. Coco coming the other way with it as we get down around 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And over to Jade from Coco. And I think she was trying to get, I'm not sure who she was trying to get it to there. It went over Coco, and Skylar was there. So it may have been, but there's a whistle. What did we have there, guy? I didn't see what.
Jump ball.
Okay, jump ball. So it'll be the possession arrow go back to, that'll switch to the Lady Eagles. That one was for the Lady Panthers. Number 1 with it. It out to number 5. He shoots a 3. That's off the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds, and going to be over to the Lady Eagles. 1:41 officially left now in the fourth quarter.
And Eric, update from state football. Smithson Valley now is 8-0 in the state championship game. We mentioned that, Eagle fans, because Eagle alumni Rodney Murray is the head athletic trainer at Smithson Valley.
And we were talking about it a little earlier before we went on this evening. And like, Brad and I mentioned, he's been there for a lot of years. And may have had an injury from somebody. Oh, no, it was a ball. That's what it was. I thought that was maybe an injury, but that's what it was. We're trying to retrieve the basketball.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's probably second quarter or so, but at Smithson Valley, I believe, or Aledo.
Aledo, yes.
Pretty
Three-pointer.
good accomplishment. You can beat them.
Exactly. Skylar comes up with it, and no good for her. And number 4 comes up with it for the Lady Panthers. Coming the other way. And we're going to have a whistle. 3 seconds is a call on the violation there on the Lady Panthers. So the Lady Eagles come up with it, bring it up the floor. Getting down at around 1 minute left here in the fourth quarter. Medina with it. Over to Jade, over to Skylar. And then off the backboard with Skylar, and then misses everything else. Lady Panthers coming the other way with it, miss by number 1 of a layup. Medina comes up with it, she's trying to get it to Natalie, and she almost got it there, but went off Natalie's hands. She did save it. Coming the other way. And I believe we're going to get foul number 5 on Medina.
No, Coco.
Oh, no, okay, so Coco this time.
Get her first.
She was looking like at the official, holding her hands out like, what did I do? 39.5 left in the fourth quarter. Pass inside. Over to number 5. And then over to number 1. And off the rim, no good, and then rebounded and blocked. And earlier in that game, they were saying that Smithson Valley had a safety, apparently, then a field goal. So apparently got another field goal. So earlier it was more like a baseball game. now it's a little more like a football game. So ball goes out of bounds. So definitely good luck to our good friend Rodney. We've known Rodney for many, many years. We all went to school with him. So except for Greg, because Greg didn't go to school here. He went to Hardendale, San Antonio. But Brad and I did anyway. And, of course, Brad's brother, James Lee Wright. Jade for 3. No good. As we're getting down, I believe they're just going to let it run out here. Looks like the Lady Panthers are content to go back to Blanco with a 53-25 victory. So that is the final score here tonight from Luling High School Gym. Is the Blanco Lady Panthers 53 and your Luling Lady Eagles 25. So guys, what do we decide on as far as the players in the game?
Greg, you got that?
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, while you're doing that, just a reminder to everybody, our next broadcast or set of broadcasts is going to be for the boys Luling Holiday Classic. And again, it's on Thursday, December 28th and Friday, December 29th. Going to have 8 teams total, the host Luling Eagles, and then the 7 other teams that are going to be here along with it. So we'll try to post a little bit about it. I'll try to anyway on our social media, on our Facebook, and actually I can get it on there, but for sure Facebook. And so hopefully you can join us then. The Lady Eagles, it'll be a little while before we broadcast them again. I think this is the last non-district game we have for them. The next one's going to be a district, and all the ones from this point forward basically are going to be district games. So, Greg, you ready?
Yeah, you ready, Eric?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. Yeah.
Impact player is going to be Jade Lloyd for the Lady Eagles, and the players of the game is going to be Skylar Dredler and Kaylee Medina.
Okay, so we're not just saying offensive and just players of the game.
Yeah. It's hard to divide the stats up.
So again, that's going to be.
That's off of what I went.
So again, that's going to be player of the game, as you said. One more time. Skylar Dredla, number 20.
Medina.
And then Kaylee Medina for the players of the game. And then who's the impact player? Or
Jade Lloyd.
Jade Lloyd's the impact player. Okay. So again, the impact player of the game, number 1, Jade Lloyd, and the players of the game, co-players of the game, is number 20, Skylar Dredla, and number 21, Kaylee Medina. Correct. Okay. So good. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add for?
No, just everybody have a Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays. Be safe out there.
Exactly, for sure. And we definitely want to hope to see y'all here. And like I said, we'll get to show all the games this year to you on the for the Luling Holiday Classic on the Luling Eagle Sports broadcast.
Go Bobcats.
Yeah, exactly. Go Bobcats. A bowl game on the December 26th. So for Brad Wright, Greg Tracy, Stephanie Tracy, our camera operator, and our QC person, Patricia Trish Calloway. This is Eric Lugo. One more time, your final score here from Luling High School Gym is a Blanco Lady Panthers 53, Luling Lady Eagles 25. And so until a couple of weeks from now, we want to say to everyone, go Eagle Nation. And please stay tuned for the alma mater that ends our broadcast. Thank you.